moment, it doesn't look like that's happening or has happened. Now, with the cut and thrust of yet another leadership contest, there has been little time to focus on policy, but whoever it is that gets the job will have a ridiculous in-tray to deal with. Whilst the Conservative Party's been in turmoil, the cost of living crisis is raging on, with talk of blackouts in the colder months. The war in Ukraine is anything but over, and the economy is in need of serious attention. So, we'd like to know what, in your opinion, needs to be the very first issue the new Prime Minister needs to tackle on their first day in office, whoever that may be. Maybe you want to see them guarantee the pensions triple log, announce more support for Ukraine, or take a fresh look at support for energy bills. Whatever it is, we would love to hear from you. Please do text 88291, email vine@bbc.co.uk with your name and number so we can call you back. Let's speak to Vicky Young, the BBC's Deputy Political Editor. Vicky, there's so much to get our heads around. Things keep changing all the time. What can you tell us about what's happening right now?
Well, we will, as you say, know more in 2 hours' time, but 2 hours is a very long time away. At the moment, we are, as you say, with Rishi Sunak, far more supporters and public backers than Penny Mordaunt, 187. She's still stuck at 26, but her team saying that they've got past 90. Now, it is worth saying that there are lots of Tory MPs still to publicly declare, including, crucially, there are 44 MPs who backed Boris Johnson who haven't said where they're switching. So there's a lot of room for manoeuvre still there. And I think the big question now is whether Penny Mordaunt, if she gets the 100, does she decide to pursue it? So she might have 100, she might have more than that. Does she pursue it so that we then go through the next sort of process, if you like, which would be hustings in private with MPs. Then they do this indicative vote where all MPs vote to say, to give a clear indication to the party, to Conservative members who they want. That would be a result at 6 o'clock, and then you'd get this online vote which would go along until Friday. Now, I understand that there are some people who very much behind Penny Mordaunt, but they are concerned about unity, and some of them think that if Rishi Sunak is so far ahead, would it be better for her to actually take a very high-profile role in a Rishi Sunak government if it's on offer, and then bring the party together by not having that election with the party members taking part.
Okay, and that's the thing that some of our listeners may find hard to comprehend is why did she only have, I think it's about 30 now, MPs who have publicly backed her if she actually has around the 90 mark, and is that even true?
Because partly there will be some of them who are thinking, well, look, if she's not going to continue this, I don't want to come out publicly backing her if she's not going to carry on, because they might not want to be seen to be backing somebody who is not going to be the Prime Minister. So, I think there's a lot of that going on. I mean, it does seem extremely strange that they're not willing to go public at this point, but I think that would be the reason behind it.
I guess only time will tell. If it does go to a vote, so if Penny Mordaunt does cross that threshold of 100, based on what happened over the summer with the leadership contest and it going to the Tory membership vote, who will win?
I mean, it's very difficult to say, isn't it? I mean, I think, the whole point of the way they've done it this time round is that MPs will give members a very clear idea of who they want. Now, let's assume that it does end up being that however many of them decide that they want Rishi Sunak, and maybe that is an overwhelming number. Do the membership then go against what the parliamentary party want, and then you could end up in a very difficult situation where you've got a leader who is not backed by the party, and we can see how much trouble that can get you into, or do they just go ahead anyway? It's a real dilemma for them. I think what's very interesting about this is that obviously they've curtailed the timeline of all of this because, let's face it, there's a lot of things they need to be getting on with, and I'm sure that there's quite a lot of by the whole thing. So they've made it a very